Hey everyone, it's PJ with ZooFit, and today is our very first ZooFit workout of the day. So I'm going to try to demonstrate a little bit of what we're going to be doing today and hopefully get you really pumped up to do our first ever ZooFit workout of the day, or WOD. Because I love burpees so much, I did want to incorporate some of those, but don't worry, I'm keeping it kind of simple and very easy for most of us. This is what I call a burpee EMOM. Now EMOM is every minute on the minute, which means we're going to be doing it for 20 minutes. At the top of every minute, we are going to do a different exercise, but first we're going to do a set of burpees. Now for beginners, I'm having us start off with one burpee. So if you're beginning up with exercises, I'm going to just have you do one burpee at the top of every minute and then go onto the exercises that we have programmed. If you are intermediate, we're going to do 3 burpees. It's going to be a challenge, but we can do it every minute on the minute. But if you're advanced, we're going to bust out 5 burpees at the top of every minute. Now again, the more burpees you're doing, the less you're going to be doing these actual exercises. But again, the challenge is to push yourself as much as you can, do what you can, be a hummingbird, and then again, have some fun here. So the workout is on the website. It does include a warm-up in there. If you have a warm-up that you prefer to do, by all means go for it and then just jump into the workout. Change up any of the exercises that you are not comfortable with. But you're going to need a couple of things. This is an EMOM, and I do have body weight exercises programmed for today. But we're going to start, if you do need a mat of some sort. So I have my mat set up for your burpees and for a lot of the other exercises. You don't need to use a workout mat. You can use a yoga mat. If you're doing these at home, you can use a rug or carpet at home as well. But again, something soft that will kind of ease your knees a little bit while you're doing the workout. You also may want to have something to have the workout written down. Again, I like to make things varied and a lot of fun. So there's a possibility that it can become, which is the next exercise I don't quite remember. So have it written down. I like to use postcards. I have a bunch of postcards with workouts all over them. And that is because I buy a bunch of postcards and then I never send them out. So I have collected quite a few postcards, but they're great for writing down the exercises and very portable. You can just bring them with you everywhere you go, and you have everything that you need right there. The last thing you're going to need for this particular workout is some kind of timer. Now is a 20-minute EMOM that you're going to want to ding or to inform you that the minute is up. So I do recommend a app that we have on our phone called Seconds app. This is a little bit of what we have on here. It's Seconds app. We have a lot of different workouts that we have programmed. I'm going to click on 20-minute EMOM, and you can custom make them as much as you want. That's going to start up with a countdown for us, and then we get into the work for 20 minutes. So what I'm going to do is I am going to demonstrate a few things, and then we're going to get the timer started, and I'll show you just a couple example rounds for this workout. Again, have some fun. If you'd like to change up some of the exercises, by all means, you can do that. But let's go ahead, and I'm going to demonstrate a couple things, and then we'll get started. So first thing is, if you are not sure what a burpee is, let's go through it. Burpee is what I like to jokingly say is basically you fall on your face and jump right back up. So you're going to bend down, hinge down, hands to the floor, collapse, and then jump right back up. You can slow that down obviously a lot. You can squat down, step back if you need to, bring yourself down, lower yourself down, push up, step back up, hands come up overhead. So that is our burpee, and we're going to be doing either 1, 3, or 5 at the top of every minute. Now our workout for the day is also, as I said, does incorporate some warm-ups if you want some indication of how to do certain exercises. I do have a link on each of those exercises that demonstrate those. but just in case you can't quite get to the website, we have jumping jacks, which can be modified to just a step out. We have giraffe reach downs, which are hands and legs are wide, hinging at your hips, keeping your back straight and your legs straight, and touching your opposite toe. Then we also have elephants can't jump, which are high knees. You can get, this is your warm up, so you do want to keep this at low intensity. And then last but not least for your warm up, we have glute bridge. So you're going to come down and you're going to glute up, pressing your butt up to the sky. So that is our glute bridge. That's our warm up. For our workout, we have squats, we have mountain climbers, we have inchworms, sit-ups, tricep push-ups, and zebra kicks. So let's go through just a couple of those in case you're not quite sure what they are. Mountain climber is in a plank position, and you're just going to be bringing your knees to your elbows. You can also do this against a bench, or even if you're just starting out, go ahead and do it against a wall if you need to. But again, nice plank position, and knees come up to your elbows. For your inchworms, this is also a new one for many people. I like to do a little bit a wide leg stance, so again, stretching out my hamstrings. I'm going to bring my hands to the ground, walking out, coming down to the ground, push up, and then walk my hands back up, and then stand up straight. That's our inchworm. Sit-ups can be a couple of different modifications. So regular sit-up, you bend your knees or bring your knees to the ground all the way down and come back up to touch your toes. If you can't quite do a full sit-up, just modify to a crunch. When you're doing your crunch, I do like to see people bring up just their shoulders, protect their head, protect their neck. So you're just going to crunch up instead of a sit-up. For tricep push-ups, these are going to be really hard, I'm not going to lie, but you're going to keep your elbows in nice and tight. So I'm going to do mine on my knees, keeping my elbows nice and tight, lower yourself down, and straighten yourself back up. And again, I'm looking in the video, I have a lot of improvement on my own form. So if you need to do this against a bench or against a wall again, practice a good form before you try to do these on your toes. And zebra kicks. These are also called donkey kicks, or sometimes, yeah, I think they're just usually called donkey kicks. Well, I love calling them zebra kicks because it's a good Z exercise for it later on. Bringing our leg up, kicking with just our hip, keeping that knee bent. So if you had something tucked between that knee, you could still hold on to it even while you're in the kicking position. And then for our cool down, we have a nice bird dog, which is opposite leg, opposite arm, coming in, and then opposite arm, opposite leg, coming back out and coming back in. And then we also have the wonderful stretches. We'll have preening bird, which is, again, just a nice arm stretch and relaxing it, doing a couple burpees, and then stretching out our muscles. And then finally we'll end with cat-cow. So it's arching our back, pressing our hands into the ground, and then swaying your back, head comes up to the sky. All right. So there we go. That is the workout. Now I've hit the countdown just to give you a couple rounds, an idea of what this will entail. I'm just going to do 2 or 3 real quick rounds, and we're going to be starting in 6 seconds. So get in position.
3,
starting with 3
2,
burpees for right now.
1, work.
Here we do 1, 2, and 3, and then we'll go right into jumping jacks. Again, doesn't have to be high intensity. This is your warm-up round anyways. You can just bring it down just a little bit and do simple movements. Protect your knees, protect your joints. Moving on to the next exercise. We have 26 seconds left. Keep going all the way to the end of that minute, and then we're going to start again at the top with 3 more burpees.
Work.
3 burpees. And let's go with those zebra kicks. So you can do 10 in a row. Keeping that leg bent at the knee. And then switching sides. Keeping that knee bent. This is working your glutes. And then switch back and forth if you need to until that minute is up. And then finally, our last round that I'm going to show you again. We have 9 seconds. If you need some rest between, take it. By all means, take that rest.
3,
but we're going to
2,
do it again.
1.
And 3, 2, 1.
Work.
Last for me today. And then do a nice cool down exercise. A cat-cow, arching my back, pressing my hands into the ground, and then releasing, looking up into the sky. Again, every minute on the minute, you're going to do a different exercise, starting with burpees. Have a lot of fun, guys.